Arab men, they will do everything for you to like them. And once you like them, they will be like, there is one detail only. What's happening? What's the problem? I have a girlfriend. Is that okay? Punch. Big punch.
I've dated Arab men for so long now, to the point their crash outs don't even bother me anymore.
What are you doing? Please don't ever disrespect me like this.
A lot of you wanted this one. What it's like to date an Arab man. Let's go.
Yalla. Guys, as it's known, the only person that can be called stupid when it comes to men is who? Is me.
We are going to talk about things that I've noticed while dating an Arab man.
I'm gonna say something that a lot of women do not want to admit to.
I love seeing a black girl with an Arab guy. Like, I love seeing an Arab person and a black person together. I love an Arab and black couple.
I will never not find it funny how some people will think their experience speaks for everybody else.
What's up, guys? So I was scrolling through TikTok and I kept seeing the same conversation. Black women sharing their experiences dating Arab men. And some of the stories were like, girl, he treats me like a queen. He pays everything, wants marriage, so protective. And I'm like, okay, this is so interesting. Why not share? So we are going to watch some clips of these women sharing their dating experiences. Then we shall give our views, our reactions. And without wasting much time, let's get into this. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and let's catch up after these clips are played.
I've dated Arab men for so long now, to the point their crash outs don't even bother me anymore. At first, those shits used to send me into a spiral, bro. Have you ever been blocked while typing? Have you? Like, they just do shit to provoke you, to make you get in your car and drive to their house and be like, what? Like, just slap the phone in their face. But now I'm just like, wait, I genuinely don't care. Well, I mean, like, I care, but, like, I know that, like, you know, I know you finna cool off. Like, you're not going nowhere. Until he gets married, he's not going anywhere.
What are you doing? Please don't ever disrespect me like this.
So y'all, I made this mistake. Me and this Arab guy were having fun. He was nice. He was sweet. He was just a cool dude. And he always paid for everything. And he paid a lot. Y'all, he paid for a lot of stuff. Like, a lot. Never once did I break out any card for any date, any shopping, any nothing. So we went out one day to this restaurant. And he went to the bathroom and the check came. So I paid for the check. And he came back. And this 6'1" Arab bearded man looked at me. He says, what did you just do, Valerie? And I said, oh, I paid the check. And he was very calm. But he said, don't disrespect me like that. He said, that's some American man bullshit. When you go out with me, you pay for nothing. He says, I never want to see your card again. He never did, y'all. Ever.
I love seeing a black girl with an Arab guy. Like, I love seeing an Arab person and a black person together. I love an Arab and black couple. They just look so super tea. Like, I just love when two different cultures literally mix together. Like, super tea, super cool. And I love how, like, Arabians, like, they have the mentality to basically, like, spoil their woman, want to do everything for their woman. Like, I love it. I absolutely love it. Like, Arab men just give the impression of, like, you sit down, let me take care of everything for you. But at the same time as well, they do come across a little bit toxic from what I can see. But I feel like the toxicness is a good amount. Like, I just feel like they don't play about their woman. Do you know what I mean? Like, Arab men don't play about their woman. They don't play about their black queen. Like, and then when they have kids as well, their babies, it's just beautiful. Like, the culture clash. Like, the girl could be like Nigerian.
I will never not find it funny how some people will think their experience speaks for everybody else when it comes to certain things, either how they experience a certain person or a certain place. Like, do not live your life according to how other people have lived theirs. I'm gonna give you an example because I'm having tea and I feel like spilling more tea. I like my beverages warm. F ice. Anyway, I posted a video about things that I've noticed while dating an Arab man. Obviously, we've gone to the next stage and we're engaged. It's a full circle moment because someone commented on my YouTube, who is paying you to say these things? Because everything I was saying was pretty much positive. Just because somebody might have a bad experience doesn't mean when you give that thing a shot, you're going to have the exact same experience.
Yes, some people can put out great warnings and it could be a great protection, but others could just be blocking your blessings. And had I listened to all those comments, like some people were saying, this man's only with you for a green card. He was a citizen well before he met me. What? He's hiding a whole family. This man is booked and busy. You really think this man has time for a whole nother family? Be for real. Or his family's never gonna accept you. The stories that I can tell you about his mom and how she is like the real MVP and rides at dawn for me, yeah. This is a great example of not everybody's going to have the same experience. I was so tempted to like post a video of all the comments that were negative about, oh, he's never going to propose, he's never going to propose, and then just like clap back with like a really fire video of our proposal video and just like showing my ring. But at the same time, I'm like, I'd rather just sit down and chit chat because this was a good lesson. Had I listened to some of those comments about run for your life, oh, he isn't going to like marry you, or he's using you. Not everybody's experience is the same. And I feel bad for those who have been traumatized. My heart goes out to you. But I really do have a diamond in the rough. I'm not going to lie. This man is a real one. Life lesson. Don't let other people's experiences and opinions hold you back from experiencing something that could be amazing for you. Because not everybody's the same. And that's the tea, darling. That's the tea.
Extremely toxic. You will be crying yourself to sleep every night wearing all the Cartiers and Rolexes that he bought you. The choice is yours. Bye, Habibti.
I'm going to say something that a lot of women do not want to admit to. A lot of women of all races are physically attracted to Arab men. Arab men, hands down, are some of the most beautiful, handsome men in the world. This is facts. I don't care what anyone says. This is how I feel. The UAE, Morocco, hands down, some of the most beautiful, gorgeous men I have ever seen in my life. And I don't want to hear anything from people trying to speak for me. In America, a lot of Arab men that I have come into contact with have been very attracted to me, and the feeling has been mutual. The thing is, though, is that a number of women, especially a lot of black women I have talked to, they have admitted that they are very attracted to Arab men. The thing is, though, is that so many are scared of the stereotype. A lot of women believe that they will be oppressed, that they will be physically abused or forced to convert. And that has been one of the main issues that I hear so many women say, is that they are afraid that they will be mistreated, but that they are attracted to them. Also, I don't want to hear anyone come in here in my comment section bringing up the Arabic slave trade. I see that all the time. I don't descend from anyone that was enslaved by Arabs. Not only that, but Africans also participated in slavery from the Arab slave trade and the transatlantic slave trade. So please, I don't live in the past. This is 2025. And and a number of Arab men are very, very beautiful, in my opinion, very good looking, and will take care of you. And you do have stereotypes, and are stereotypes always true? No, they're not. And I don't speak for all black women. Not all Arab men like black women. It depends on if he likes you. We don't look the same. Everyone has different tastes. So I just wanted to say that.
Guys, as it's known, the only person that can be called stupid when it comes to men is who? Is me. So here are a few extra details about the story time that I told you guys. So obviously my ex had an apartment party to celebrate him getting off tag. And obviously I was invited to the apartment party as his girlfriend. But guys, did you know that I wasn't the original girl that was supposed to come to his apartment party? My ex originally invited the girl that he was speaking to come to the apartment party. Not his girlfriend. He invited the girl that he was speaking to. The girl that he was cheating on me with was the girl that got invited first. And the only reason I ended up getting invited is because the girl that he was cheating on me with declined the offer. Another fun fact, I found out like 2 weeks later that he had a whole entire girlfriend. The entirety of our relationship, he had another girlfriend. Oh, another fun fact about how nice this guy was to me. So my ex was Arab, and I remember at the end of our relationship, I was just distraught. Like, I was crying. I was saying, why have you treated me like this our entire relationship? Do you know what he said to me? He was like, Hope, I'm Arab. You should have known that Arab guys are trash. Excuse me? Excuse me?
we are going to talk about things that I've noticed while dating an Arab man. Let's get into it. Without further ado, as I drink tea, let me spill the tea. So number 1, hygiene. You're really not going to ever find an Arab man lacking in hygiene. When I tell you, this man probably gets a haircut every 2 weeks, always has his beard lined, and always smells delicious. Like when I say this man smells so fine, I can't even. 2, they are natural born providers. Do you want to know what this man told me a year into us dating? He said, I have an emergency savings account just for you. Huh? Kill me now. Like, what? I've never had someone care about me like that. They really do want your life to be as easy as possible. That's something that I really noticed. Number 3, forget about door handles. Forget what they look like, because you're never going to touch one again. I love that. Like, talk about chivalry not being dead. It's the princess treatment for me. Number 4, women are on pedestals. Now, when I tell you the family dynamic in the Middle East is so different from America, it's astronomical. Like, I think there's some families in America that might hold true to family over everything. But when I tell you Middle Eastern families just have such closer bonds, it's crazy. And just the willingness to do things for each other, giving spirits without like expecting something back in return, it's amazing. And women seriously are on pedestals because the way they treat their mothers, their sisters, their aunts and grandmas, it's like, do they win Son of the Year awards? Because this man goes above and beyond for his family. And I think that tells you a lot about a person. If they don't treat their family good, run, because that gives you insight to how they're going to treat you. I can't remember the last time I drove anywhere. It's like another way of him, like, just wanting me to be like that passenger princess and not have to worry about anything. When I tell you I'm completely clueless when I'm with this man, I'm like that little girl in Monsters, Inc. Yeah. I'm just like, I'm happy to be here. 6, will speak to all of your love languages superbly. You won't have to go questioning or wondering anything. Like, they will heavily use words of affirmation, and I love that. Arabic poetry is top tier. When I say it's probably best that you try to learn Arabic now, if you're with an Arab man, do it, because he will serenade you with music and poetry and explain it to you. And I love it. Anything you mention that you want or might like will be at your door the next day. For example, we were talking about like some type of dish. I think he was saying like he wanted falafel or something. And I was like, I don't have a food processor. He had that Prime shipping. That food processor was at my door the very next day. It had me so weak. Fun fact, apparently the flowers in America don't even come close to the flowers like around the world. First thing my man told me about when he came to America was that the flowers stink. Like, now I'm curious. Like, now I want to smell flowers from like different parts of the world. I just want to know, how is America messing up on flowers? Come on. I seriously got to get the hell out of here. I'll say it again, and I'll say it louder for the people in the back. Don't sleep on Elf. Hello? Not me saying that it doesn't come out. Don't do me bold, Elf. I'm trying to support you. Another thing I noticed is no matter where I'm at, even if I'm not with him, he will try to make it a point to let me know he's thinking of me or like cares about me. Because one time I was at work and I was like, I'm craving like a snack. Do you want to know what this man did? He shipped to my office. That was like an hour from him. A bunch of snacks and catered from this sweet shop. These little cute like cupcakes. What? When I tell you, this man never ceases to amaze me. This is why I call him my diamond in the rough. I could talk about him for days. I could talk about this man for days, months, seasons, years. Something that I really appreciate about him, and I've noticed, is that he really does cater to my mental, emotional, and spiritual like needs. And he's not an airhead. Something about in the past where like I feel like guys have just like wanted to agree to things that I want. Like, oh, they were yes men. Like, they were just going with the flow. They had no knowledge to offer. I really appreciate that I'm able to like learn from him. And I feel like that's so valuable in a relationship, being able to grow from each other and educate and keep elevating each other, because it's so nice to have like fun, goofy times, but at the same time we can have like educated and knowledgeable conversations. If you want a part 2 of the things I've noticed about being with my Arab man, Habibi,
Let me know. I'm just gonna finish my makeup, fast forward through it. Okay, and that concludes the video. Also, for my girls that are also with an Arab, if you agree with me, comment down below, or even add more of your own like things that you've noticed, because I'm so interested to hear. But again, yeah, I can make a part 2 if you're interested. That's about it. Love you guys. Bye.
To be honest, dating across cultures can be so exciting, but it can also be confusing, emotional, and sometimes heartbreaking. So some of the good things of dating an Arab man are: Arab men have a provider mindset, and this is something that you will notice so quickly when you date them. Like those women have also shared, a lot of Arab men are raised with this mindset. A man provides, and that is how it is. Not 50-50, not let's split the bill. In fact, they want to pay for debts, they want to handle expenses, they protect financially, and they take care of their woman. And of course, for many black women, this feels so refreshing because a black woman is not fighting over who is paying for dinner. They already got it covered. Another good thing about dating Arab men is that they are very serious about marriage. In many Arab cultures, dating isn't just for fun. It's actually date, engage, get married, and make a family. So you don't get so much wasting time energy. Meaning that a lot of them date with intention. Usually, they don't like wasting a lot of time, like being your boyfriend for several years without engaging you and getting married. Another good thing about Arab men is that they are very protective and affectionate or passionate. And this is another thing that many women talk about. They are very protective and sometimes almost overprotective. However, they make you to feel safe, looked after, and prioritized. And actually, they are also very expressive with love, not cold or emotionally distant. They will call you, they will check on you, and also make sure that you are safe at home. And of course, little things make you feel cared for. We have heard there a lady sharing of how sometimes the Arab men or guys she dated would go cold on her, like maybe they are chatting and then the guy just decides to keep quiet and then she's on tension. She's like, what is happening? You know, when you're in love and then when someone is not responding to you, you start questioning yourself. What is it? What's wrong with him? Is he with another woman? Is he, such things. So there is that tension in some of them, but a real serious Arab man has these good personalities. And then also there are some cultural similarities between an Arab man and a black woman. And of course, this part tends to surprise so much. It's something that we wouldn't expect, but black and Arab cultures actually share a lot. Both of them have strong family bonds. They both respect elders. They both hold big gatherings. Both of them love food. Both of them religion matters a lot. And then they both have traditional values. So sometimes if you are a black woman and you get into a relationship with an Arab man, the connection between the both of you may just feel natural. It doesn't feel like you're dating someone completely foreign. And then also there is genuine attraction. Arab men love black women. They love the dark skin, they love the curves, their natural beauty, and their confidence. And of course, they are not shy about it. They will tell you. So many women feel desired and appreciated by the Arab men and not overlooked. However, here is where things get complicated, because dating him is one thing and marrying him is a whole different story. There is family pressure, and this is a very big issue. And of course, this is the number one problem. And when it happens, it breaks a lot of hearts. You could have a perfect relationship. Your love may feel real. You may have future plans, then suddenly his family says no. Just because some families prefer same nationality, same tribe, same culture, or lighter skin. However, this is not because you're not good enough, but because tradition controls everything. And of course, sadly, some men will choose their family over you or over love. So sadly, they will hide you, they will date you secretly, they will waste your time or break up when marriage comes up. So another problem is colorism. And of course, we have to be honest here. Some communities still struggle with colorism. You might hear backhanded compliments. You may get weird questions, ignorant stereotypes, or fetish comments. Stuff like, "You're too pretty for a black girl," and this is an immediate red flag, of course. Then another issue with dating an Arab man is that there is a lot of controlling or strict gender roles. Some of these Arab men are very traditional. They may tell you like, "Don't wear that, don't have male friends, stay home more," and so on and so forth. And if you are a type of woman who is independent, of course, that can feel so suffocating. So that is where the difference between being protective and being controlling comes in. Then the religion expectations. If this Arab man that you're dating is very religious, especially the Muslim ones, he might expect you to convert, follow modesty rules. Your lifestyle may change, and of course, you have to learn the cultural customs, which of course isn't bad if when you love someone and if you're ready to convert. So it only works with someone who is ready to do that. However, never change your whole identity just to keep a man. Yeah, and then of course they have secret relationships, which is a big red flag. If he says things like, "My family knows about you," run. Because if he can't stand besides you publicly now, then he cannot magically grow courage later. Because, to be honest, if a man is serious about you, he will introduce you, he will claim you, and he will defend you and not hide you. However, at the end of the day, dating an Arab man isn't automatically bad or good. It's like dating any other group of men. However, some of these things depend on the individual, his mindset, his family, and his culture, and whether he's strong enough to stand up for you. Because love is easy, but standing up for it is what separates boys from men. And with that, I'll end this video here. Drop your thoughts in the comments. What is your experience dating Arab men? Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you're new here. Hit that like button if you found this video interesting, and let's catch up in the next one.